Taking on the New York Giants.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made here at the 36. The Giants at 6-2 to start play. And they come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Hey, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why? What do you think?
Again, it's Henry.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Now they'll change things up.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Kill.
Now Prescott.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said.
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right.
This one complete to Jerry Judy.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Murray now. Incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one into Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Throwing now is Murray. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On play action, it's Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Murray.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A first down carry for Henry.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Giant touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list.
And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So is the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On second down, here's Murray. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
In motion left goes Myers.
They run up the gut with Kelly. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kelly is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 13-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play there gets them right back up to that level.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here comes third and the length of the football. Cooper, the man in motion right. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And this will be a Giants first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Prescott off play action.
That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. There's a nice move. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
140 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Switch it, hey, 47. 26.
They'll run it again with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Second down, Prescott. Completes it to Aguilar. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Henry will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. Wolf on now for the extra point.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw is on target to Likely.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll roll him out right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
One more. Two. Finish.
Murray now on 1st down.
Room past the 35.
And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
And the Panthers 1st down.
A give up the middle to Kelly. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Now Murray off play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw is Murray.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Henry running right.
145 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Henry again on 2nd down.
They find some open field here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll give Henry another shot. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. The last 2 runs have gone nowhere, and now another showdown looming on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Giants add 6 to their lead. Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Hey, kill.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
To throw, it's Murray.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Murray. Steps away. Looking for the end zone. And his throw here is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Green.
Murray now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And shutting him off, now open field. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. An audible here to get a new look.
Here we go, 47.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And the Giants send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. With it is Jackson.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Marco Wilson.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
That is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jeremy Chinn picks it up. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why?
The handoff, running left, Henry. Powers through it. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from the 20.
And the Giants have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now Murray throwing on second down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. That's good for 28 yards.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Murray fighting, lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Carolina! Joshua Kelly with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he'll get in. They're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.